Hello, everyone. Welcome to this special Congressional Gold Medal Award ceremony for our Connecticut Chinese American World War II living veterans. My name is Esther Lee. I'm the National Executive of Chinese American Citizens Alliance and the past president of Boston Lodge. It is my honor to hold this event today. We have been longing to award this Congressional Gold Medal immediately after Speaker of the House holds the award ceremony. But because of the pandemic, a virtual ceremony was finally held yesterday, December 9th, and I hope you were able to view it. And CACA is actually a civil rights organization and founded in 1895. And in 2017, CACA sponsored the Chinese American World War II Congressional Gold Medal Bill. Members from different chapters had actively advocated and walked the Hill for more than a year. The bill was finally passed by the Senate and the House on September 12, 2018, and President Trump signed into law on December 20, 2018. And today, we are very happy to present this award to Chuck, the Army veterans, who is actually one of the earliest recipients to receive this medal. So now, actually, let me introduce our two-star Major General William Chen, U.S. Army retired. His dad, Moon Chen, is also a World War II veteran. General Bill is actually one of our leaders who tirelessly put in his time, effort, and energy to make sure the bill will get passed. And we really thank him for his leadership. And in March, Chinese American Citizens Line Boston Lodge would like to publish a book to honor our Chinese American World War II veterans. And we are honored to have General Bill to be our editor-in-chief. The book is called Unsung Hero. And you can see General's Bill background later. And that was the book that we published. And there was a lot of history in the book that can share with this and next generation. And especially the last two chapters are dedicated on the New England veterans. And of course, Chuck is listed in chapter 6 under the Connecticut veterans. And without further ado, so let me put General Bill and also Chuck on the screen.
Thank you, Esther. We're here today to honor Army veteran Chuck Ying with the award of the Congressional Gold Medal. But before the presentation, I'd like to describe the design of the medal and highlight the contributions of Chinese American World War II veterans. Chinese Americans in World War II served in all branches of the services. So that's why on the front of the medal, we have images of 7 service members representing Army, Army Air Force, Marine Corps, Navy, Coast Guard, Merchant Marine, and we have an image of a nurse to represent Chinese American women who served. Inscribed on the front of the medal are the words, "Proudly served as Americans." And this is significant because about 40% of the 20,000 Chinese Americans who served were non-US citizens. Yet they volunteered or were drafted and served in spite of the discriminatory aspects of the Chinese Exclusion Act still in place until it was repealed in December 1943. But they all served with pride and were proud to serve as Americans. On the backside of the coin, we have platforms of the Sherman tank, the P-40 fighter aircraft, famous for the Flying Tigers, and the USS Missouri, because Chinese Americans served on land, air, and sea, and predominantly they were integrated into the US Armed Services and not in segregated units, as was the case for some of the minority groups. There were two groups that were an all Chinese American unit, the 14th Air Service Group and the 987th Signal Operations Company. I'd like to now highlight the major contributions of Chinese American World War II veterans. Basically, they made known to the American public who Chinese Americans were and their capabilities. Because pre-World War II, Chinese Americans were largely isolated in the Chinatowns across the country or in rural areas. They demonstrated their skills, competencies, loyalty, and patriotism, and they paved the way for future generations to serve in the U.S. Armed Services. But more importantly, they returned home. They worked hard, sacrificed, and made a better life for their follow-on generations. They took advantage of the War Brides Act and the GI Bill and opened up businesses. They enabled their sons and daughters to pursue higher education and be integrated into mainstream America. More importantly, they continued a legacy of progress of Chinese Americans in the United States and enabled follow-on generations to live the American dream. At this time, Private First Class Chuck Ng, thank you for your service as a member of the 5th Cavalry Regiment, Asiatic Pacific Command. Congratulations.
Chuck, would you like to say a few words?
Thank you. Quite an honor. I never thought I could get it.
Well, it's all over and you don't have to go back.
You don't have to go back. That's
Exactly.
right.
I'm 90.
94.
Yeah.
Okay, so congratulations to Chuck Ng again, and thank you for your service. And thank you for all the attendees attending this event. So let me open up for all the attendees. If you guys are family members, would like to say a few words. So give me a second and
I never thought I could get anything like that.
Can you believe it?
And thank you for your
Okay.
services.
so any family members want to talk? I think you guys are allowed to talk. You want to say something?
Just my youngest daughter.
Well, I want to thank you, Esther Lee and General Bill and Ellen and everyone at Wilton Meadows and my brother, Ken, for putting this together. I know that this is a great source of pride for my father. He talks about his service a lot. Every time we have a Zoom meet, and growing up, I remember his stories, you know, of his service, and we have a lot of pictures to prove it. And so I have a lot of memories of my dad's history, and so this is really a nice nice recognition for my dad and Chinese Americans. So I just want to say thank you to everyone who put this together. And Dad, you know, I hope you know, realize, you know, what a big deal this is, Dad, for you. You know, so we love you, Dad. We love you, Dad. We're very proud of you. You know,
Thank you.
you worked hard all your life, and I know growing up was not easy. It was not an easy life for you. You know, we're all beneficiaries of your hard work. So thank you, Dad. Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Ah.
Oh, Ken, I wanted to ask you,
Yeah.
did he ride horses in the cavalry?
Yes, when my father first joined the service, he was in the cavalry, and I can prove it because I still have his saber. And I also have a photo of him when he was, I guess he was 19 years old, with his riding outfit. So yeah, when he first started and went to training in Kansas, he learned there how to ride horses. But of course, you know, once the war started, then the First Cavalry converted to mechanized, and he became part of the First Cavalry and became more of an infantryman. He served in Japan. They were on their way to China, actually, to invade and to fight the Japanese. But then the atomic bomb changed all that, and they were diverted to Japan and the occupation forces, and my father became military police. So one of my favorite stories was to ask him, you know, at 5'4", you know, I asked him, were there a lot of fights that he had to break up? And of course he said, oh yeah, I had to break up a lot of fights between the Army, the Navy, Air Force, and all the different things. So I said to him, well, how did you do that at 5'4"? And he said that, well, he wasn't stupid. He always brought along 2 6'5" guys with him.
Thank you.
So that's one of his favorite stories. But his supreme commanding officer at that time was General Douglas MacArthur, of course. He was in charge of the whole Pacific Theater at that time, and that's who he was responsible for, and that's who he still thinks he's responsible.
Okay, that's great.
Thank you, sir.
Can I say something to Chuck?
Yes, please.
Hi, this is Meg. I'm Chuck's daughter-in-law. I just want to say the story I heard about him breaking up fights was it wasn't any problem because they all thought he knew karate. He said he knew the words, right? Right, Chuck? You knew all the words that scared him off. But, you know, we're of course very proud of him for having been in the Army and, you know, having served.
Yeah.
I always tell him that the Army was good to him too. He got free horseback riding lessons. He got free English lessons because that's really where he really honed his English skills. And he also got a free boat ride. But the biggest thing of all was his use of the GI Bride bill. He got his wonderful wife. So that's just priceless. Right, Grandpa? The best money you ever spent was the ring you put on her finger, right? Yep, that best money you ever spent.
I love this.
Good.
Never thought of something like that.
Don't take it to the casino.
Congratulations, Dad.
Anyone else would like to say a few more words?
Yes, I'd like to say something. My name is Evan. I have had the honor of being Chuck's son-in-law for about the past 25 years. And Dad, I am so incredibly proud of you. This means a lot. My father was also a World War II vet. He passed away about 11 years ago. But some of the stories you've told are quite incredible. I want you to know that several of our neighbors who are veterans have also are very proud of you. They, one in particular, he's a younger Marine, and he was always, his name is Mike Ward, and he always was so interested in Chuck's stories because he had never met someone who was actually in the cavalry who rode a horse. And we had to show him some pictures to prove it. And he was just completely blown away by that. So, Dad, this is such a well-deserved honor. Say hi, Lana. And we love you. And we will see you when we can see you.
Can you hear me? I'll say a few words for Wilton Meadows. My name is Ellen Casey. Can you hear me? Okay. Hi, I'm Ellen Casey. I'm the administrator here at Wilton Meadows. I just want to say how proud we are of Chuck, and so honored to be able to be a part of this ceremony. So thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Thank you for your help, Ellen. Okay, anyone else?
How many years was he in the army?
How many years were you in the Army?
6 years.
6 years, Mr. Cavanagh.
How many?
6.
Oh, 6. Oh,
6 years.
Yeah, that's about the duration of the war.
Yeah.
That's right.
I never knew they could give me something.
We should have put that on his cake.
Okay, Richard, go ahead.
We're gonna have cake.
I said, one plate, 6 years.
Wow. That was a long 6 years, I bet.
Yeah.
Did they feed you well?
Did they feed you well in Japan?
Yeah.
In Japan? Yeah.
Not like here, I'm sure.
Yeah, I was in Japan 6 years.
Wow. You were in Japan the whole 6 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, thank goodness it was only that time.
Yeah. Thank goodness.
I make sure that the GI take care of themselves.
Uh-huh.
Hey, hello, guys. Can you hear me?
Get these pictures read.
Yes.
Sorry, I had to mute because I had a call.
We'll
on my-
take a picture.
Oh.
We'll take a
But,
picture.
yeah, I've actually been watching for about 10 minutes now, muted. But Daddy, this is Rick in Las Vegas, and congratulations, Daddy. Very proud of you. And actually, I put some information out on my social media,
Yeah.
Twitter,
I
and
got 3 sons
Facebook,
and
and
3 daughters.
dozens of people have said thank you for your service, Dad. Dozens and dozens of people that I know. And so we're all proud of you, Papa.
Yeah, thank you.
Anyone else? One more
The picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, put one on.
Been taking a lot of pictures, Chuck, on the phone.
Okay, so again, I want to thank you everybody for coming, and I'm very touched by hearing all the family members of their remarks. We really wish that this could be a live presentation, but we understand the need for the concern, of the health and safety. And also, we're actually looking forward to May 2021. Hopefully, we'll be able to hold our New England Regional Congressional Gold Medal Award ceremony to award the medal to the next of kin of veterans who have already passed. And we, again, would like to invite living veterans and their family to join us on that day. So we'll be emailing you guys maybe in March, and we'll know better about the pandemic. So hopefully we can see each other in person. So thank you, everybody. I'm sorry, this is very new to me as well. I try my best to do this Zoom webinar. So if it's any mistake that I made, I apologize. But it's from the bottom of my heart. I really was very happy that we were able to honor Chuck Ing. So congratulations again, and thank you for your service.
Hey there, this is Mark from News 12. That was excellent. We are all set. Thank you so much.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for joining us as well.
Oh, this is great. Thank you.
Okay. All right. So we are all set. So thank you, everyone. So keep in touch. Stay healthy.
Yes, we're gonna tell them we're having some cake now. We're gonna have a celebration. We're gonna continue with cake, and we have we don't have the cake to show, but we'll take pictures of the cake so you can
Thank you.
see Chuck's cake. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This work in the hospital, so.
Oh.